As Azerbaijan's blockade of Nagorno-Karabakh entered its 58th day today, major European powers continue to call on Baku to reopen the Lachin corridor, the only overland route between Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh. In a telephone conversation yesterday evening with Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan, French President Emmanuel Macron once again called for the Lachin corridor to be reopened, adding that Paris is ready to contribute in efforts to find a solution to the dispute. According to the Armenian PM's office, Pashinyan and Macron discussed relations between Armenia and Azerbaijan, the rights and security of Nagorno-Karabakh's Armenian population, and the recently announced EU civilian mission, which will be deployed to the Armenian side of the border with Azerbaijan for 2 years. Meanwhile, US Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer today condemned Azerbaijan's blockade, adding that over 100,000 people have been left without access to food, medicine, and other necessities. And in Berlin, Armenian Foreign Minister Mirzoyan held a joint press conference with his German counterpart, Annalena Baerbock. Baerbock called for the reopening of the route between Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh, adding that the blockade must end immediately. And Mirzoyan announced that Armenia received more proposals from Azerbaijan for a future peace treaty, adding that this back and forth of sending proposals and responses regarding a treaty is an ongoing process and discussions continue. Mirzoyan furthermore noted that a meeting between himself and Azerbaijani Foreign Minister Ceyhun Bayramov was planned to take place in Moscow in December, but the Armenian side pulled out after Azerbaijan began blocking the Lachin corridor. Mirzoyan concluded that despite ongoing negotiations, Azerbaijan's anti-Armenian rhetoric and aggressive actions on the ground are not contributing to the successful course of these negotiations and in fact are hindering them. And Armenia's economy minister Vahan Kerobyan has held a meeting with Argentine-Armenian business magnate and Corporación America president Eduardo Ernequian regarding the expansion of Yerevan's Zvartnots airport. In 2001, a 30-year concession agreement for the management of operations at the airport was signed with Ernequian's Corporación America company. Kerobyan and Ernequian discussed future plans including expanding the airport in order to increase the number of flights, destinations, and passenger traffic. Earlier this year, the Armenian International Airports Company had proposed a 5-year plan to invest in the airport, worth around $350 million. You can also check out ＳիվիլՆեթ's latest podcast interview with analyst Erika Kopyan. As Azerbaijan's blockade of Nagorno-Karabakh continues, a number of Western media outlets have been covering the latest developments around the Armenian-Azerbaijani conflict. Eric breaks down some of the more problematic coverage and what can be done to debunk false narratives around the crisis.